all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Save my walrus!
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in. Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anywhere.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Showtime, 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 showtime. Yes, indeed, yo's gallons of the tiny cords. Good to see yous. Good to see yous, everybody. Smooches for the yous. My favorite Floyd Pavino is here. We got Mikey D. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for resubscribing, my friend. Smooches for you. 34 months. What a lovely number. And smooches for you is Ari Bobari. So good to see us. Basic Clock. Welcome in. Commodore Friday. His stomach is from New Jersey and works in sanitation. Nothing suspicious about that at all. Just go along with your business, citizen. Big Dro 7, good to see you, my friend. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday so far. If it is indeed Tuesday. Some people watch from Australia sometimes, where it's like Friday at least. I don't know exactly how calendars and days and things work.
Maybe.
Text Max D26. Hello there. And it's Doc Rob. What's happening? Oh, here we go. Oh.
Speedeth thou not into the theater.
There you go. There you go. Comedy Friday coming in hot. Oh, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. Oh yeah, I caught a bunch of speeders today, Mikey. Caught a bunch of them today. It's been raining a lot, and for some reason, whenever it rains, people like to speed. I guess they don't want their cars to get wet, so they haven't seen that episode of Mythbusters that says that if you run, you actually get wetter. So they're trying to get to where they're going as fast as they possibly can. For some reason, it makes him want to speed. And it has been raining. Hot diggity dog, has it been raining. Loki Dork, good to see us. Rain all over the place. Won't stop raining. Can't stop it from raining, baby. Whoa! Might want to run that through the robot a few times. Some have been better than others. They'll get Brandy Bingham. Ah, you got your mug. Congratulations. I hope it is holding liquids adequately for you. I sure hope so. Fluffy, it probably is the same rain that I've been dealing with, the same ones. Good to see you, Brandy Bingham. Thank you so much for letting me know that it arrived safely. Mayor of Canada. Happy Canada Day to all our Canadian friends. Now, I don't know exactly what Canada Day is. I don't know if it's the day of Canada's birthday or if it's the day they stormed the Bastille. I'm not sure. But happy Canada Day to everyone who's Canadian. Oh, Canada! Oh, Canada! What's going on, Maisie Muff? It's good to see you, my friend. Listening to electronic music in your car. Almost got a case of road rave. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's fantastic. Now, why didn't the elephant get the job he wanted? I don't know, Doc Rob. Why didn't the elephant get the job he wanted? It's tough out there for elephants ever since they shut the circus down. If you're an elephant looking for a job, you're going to have to learn to paint, something like that. Canada Day, celebrated on July 1st, commemorates the anniversary of the British North American Act, now the Constitution Act 1867, big pass which led to the creation of the Dominion of Canada as a self-serving entity within the British Empire. It's a day for Canadians to celebrate their history, culture, and achievements. Happy Canada Day. There we go. Can't explain it any more succinctly than that. His qualifications were completely irrelevant. Hey-o. Oh, that is some good stuff. That is some good stuff. Let's see. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is pretty bad, but I like it. I like it. It's not funny, but we're gonna do it anyways. Yeah, the Anani Moose is from Canada.
Hot dish.
That's the one thing we know about the Anani Moose. No, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm just saying. Just saying it's not good, but we're going to make it good. You tell him, Steve Dave, what's happening, my friend? Thank you so much for raiding in. Well, thank you, buddy, for raiding in. How was your stream? Hope you had a fantastical stream. I sure hope you did. Did you? You better have. Don't make me come over there and make you wish you didn't have a good stream. Or make... You know what I'm saying. Something along those lines. Oh, I gotta fix my camera. How's it going? You tell him, Steve Dave. You still still feeling better? Killing zombies with plants at a reasonable speed. Oh, Plants versus Zombies. I'm gonna always take the side of plants in that war. Plants versus Zombies. I'm gonna always take that side. And I honestly don't see how anybody could support the zombies. It's good. Feeling a lot better, still working through your throat issue. Oh, my goodness gracious, that's no good.
Anonymous just tipped 30. Thanks for honoring me, eh?
The Anani Moose. There's the Anani Moose. Happy Canada Day to the Anani Moose. Happy Canada Day to the Anani Moose. Sometimes I can go higher on the tone. Other times it just gets scratchy. Man, I tell you what. Like going through puberty all over again, ain't it? Drum roll. Oh, it's already playing. The night. Whoa, my goodness gracious. Watch out. Don't want to poke an eye out with that. Look at that. We got us a sword. We got a sword. Thank you, Zanani Moose.
Oh, Canada.
Very dangerous. Canada Day is a very dangerous day. All right, let me see. I'm gonna flip this thing around so that way it is not. There we go. All right, Rupa, don't get no attitude with me today. Don't let me hit you with the old medieval sword gimmick. Yeah. I would never do that to you. I would never do that. But just in case, we are out in the woods, which I believe the stock footage site told me that this was actually in Minnesota. I don't know if you recognize this place, Aribo Boy, but apparently this is in Minnesota. Not today. This is an old picture, so it may have changed. The leaves may be configured slightly differently than what is shown on the screen right now. You got this in an email. You got it in an email. What, this picture? That's fantastic. They use the same stock footage site that I do. I love that. I could use it like a real sharp toothpick. I could. If I got something stuck to the old roof of the mountain, a little too much peanut butter, just... There we go. Or if I got like a hair. Little stray hair. Take care of that with the sword. Whoa! Oh, the paper airplane. Oh, I get it now. No, not applause, laugh. There we go. That's what I want to do. The paper airplane. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, that was very interesting. That never occurred to me before. In case you don't get the newsletter, I was pondering what they, because paper has been around for 1 million years. So surely somebody folded it up and made a paper airplane before the airplane was invented. So what do they call it? They called it a paper dart. And then they made airplanes that looked like the paper darts. How about that? I remind you of somebody? Cool Beans 1776? Well, I don't know. I get that a lot. I got one of them faces, you know. A lot of people think they've met me before. And then a lot of people have met me and then immediately forget. So there you go. Yeah, a million years they've had paper. It's been a long time. Paper's very old. Day one, they found the tree. Day two, they made paper out of it. I think that's the way it went down. I'm no historian. What word starts with an E and ends with an E and has one letter? An envelope, ladies and gentlemen. That's fantastic. I love that. Technically correct. The best kind of correct. No, I wasn't around then. They hadn't invented mustaches yet. That's a key to my development. You're not going to see me show up in history anytime before the mustache was invented. So, do I do this all the time? I do it quite often. Quite often. Not all the time. Not all day, every day. But quite often. Hours per week. Here doing this. Whatever this is, I'm not sure. Hamir, get out of here with your garbage. Do you have one of them Men in Black flashy things? I should get one of those. That'd be cool. The Doc Rob. Oh, yeah, tomorrow I'll be streaming at the same time. But it's going to be on somebody else's channel. Unless I can figure out how to make it work. Because whenever I went live with Dr. Diggity Dank and all them cats a couple weeks ago, they had it where all the chat was shared and the same thing was playing on everybody's channel. So I'm sure it's just the button I got to click. I just got to figure out how to do it. And if that's the case, then it'll be on this channel and the Red Pandas channel. But it's sort of like an interview show. Thank you, 62 Sort of like a little interview. Yeah, the Rusty Panda. There we go. Yeah, that's what it is. It's streamed together. That's what we use. I just don't know how to make her thing show up on my thing to go on my channel, and I'll figure it out though. I'll figure it out, or I won't. And then you just have to go to the Rusty Pandas and see it. But they do have the technology now. I just got to figure out how to do the technicality gimmick and make it work. And there you go. There's the Rusty Panda. So if you're not following her already, be sure to give a follow. So that way, if I can figure it out tomorrow, you can watch the thing. You like my cup? Look at that. That's me. Well, it's an artistic rendition of me. They actually, the muscles in real life are much larger than that. They didn't have enough room on the cup to put all the actual muscles on there. But they did the best they could. So that's me. Back when I had hair. That was back in the 80s. That was a wild time. Anybody that was around, you know, there's some wild stuff. Back then. Which, speaking of, our good pal, Commodore Friday, redeemed the sock spear.
6 Santa Thirds just cheered 6 bits. Ultimate sock cop.
The ultimate sock cop, yes indeed. He would do that all the time, the ultimate warrior. He would snort a lot. I guess that's what warriors do? I'm not sure. That guy was nuts. In like a really fun way to watch on TV. It didn't make no sense. Just out there shaking stuff around. running around like a chicken with its head cut off, going bananas, throwing people around and stuff. That's just good TV right there. It was the clips that showed the mustache was thinner than it is today. Yes, indeed. Yeah, the mustache has changed style slightly over the years. It's gotten bushier than it used to be. I went through a pencil-thin mustache kind of phase thing. I was trying to be like Clark Gable, you know what I mean? Had the streamers tied to him like he was a dad-going bicycle. That's right. Yeah, he sure did. I don't know where you got that idea from. He's like, you know what's really intimidating? A child's bicycle. I need to look as much like that as possible to really scare my opponents in the ring. You know what I mean? I guess that was his thinking. I'm not sure. Well, maybe he was just trying to compete with the Macho Man Randy Savage. He was flamboyant. Flamboyantly dressed. More of a Clark Griswold. Yeah, very much like Clark Griswold, for sure. More Clark Griswold than Clark Gable, I'll give you that. Comes with maturity, I think. Very distinguished. Oh, thank you so much, Ari Bobar. Yeah, I'm waiting for the day. One of these days, it's gonna be a salt and pepper mustache. I'm waiting on that. It hadn't happened yet, but one of these days. You play Jimmy Buffett's "I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, but I could do something." Yeah, they're supposed to be making some sort of Jimmy Buffett like museum or something around here. Everybody's all excited about that, and I'm like, okay. You remember when Macho Man fought the Spider-Man? I remember that too. Yeah. Yeah, that was in the OG Spider-Man. It was the Bone Saw or something like that. Or the Bone Crusher. Or the Bone Saw. I think it was Bone Saw. I think that was his wrestling name. Which I don't know why they didn't just go Macho Man Randy Savage. Like, why not just be Macho Man?
Might work on Coach X or Coach Y, but you're dealing with Coach Dang Z. Now get up, Dane Roll.
Paired heads are going to be coming over from the Florida Panhandle. Oh, they're all over the place. Yeah. Very popular. Because he was like from here or something like that. Went to school here.
A gallon of tiny corns.
I don't know, some sort of connection. To that. I mean, I like a couple of his songs, but I ain't gonna be no parrot head. You know what I mean? One of them type of characters.
Oh, yeah.
I did go to a Jimmy Buffett concert one time though. It was against my will, but I did go, and met a bunch of weirdos outside, and I was like, man, you guys can vote. Daddy. Yes, indeed. Probably had the Jimmy Buffett Museum before they finished the Taco Bell. You know what? You're probably not wrong. They tore the building down, so I was like, all right, here we go. They're going to start building the Taco Bell. They have not built the Taco Bell.
An anonymous user is great because an anonymous user gifted a subscription to Brandy Bingham.
Oh, thank you so much, Anonymous, for gifting that to our good, very talented pal, Brandy Bingham. Yes, indeed. Very kind of you, see, Anonymous. Appreciate that. What's going on, Silver Jim? Whoops, wrong button. Hit the wrong button. I meant to hit the stop the applause button. I hit the fart button instead. It happens a lot more often than I wish it did, but it does.
An anonymous user is great because an anonymous user gifted a subscription to Silver Gem.
Anonymous strikes again. Thank you so much for gifting that to our good pal Silver Gem. Now we're talking. Yeah, if it was a Dollar General, it would have been built up by now. For sure. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Very kind of you. Doing that kindness. I would send speeders directly into the mouth of the alligators if it was up to me. But forget the song and dance about any sort of place. Oh, 56 to the 55. To the Gators with you. I don't really slow things down. Loki Dork wants to hear some kazoo. And we're going to do that. And then we're going to go to alligator. That's right. You just got alligator. He did a sock spear. Except it's going to be...
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits.
A poorly written Johnny
Sock
Carson
Cop never
monologue.
smile at a crocodile. Crocodile emoji.
Oh, never smile at a crocodile? Why is that? Did they take that as like a sign of dominance or something like that? and they come after you. Because they'd be like after a while. After a while, a crocodile. Here's a song I'm just making up on the kazoo about crocodiles. There we go. Oh, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Floyd Bobino just cheered 10 bits. Because Kermit the Frog sang that song Never Smile at a Crocodile. Always listen to what Kermit sings.
We did do it. Oh, yeah, always listen to what Kermit says. I never heard that song, Never Smile at a Crocodile. I don't think so. I don't think I've heard that one. Don't think I've heard that one, but, all right then. Wait, Joan Spoon, Smooches for you, bonus.
6 Santa Thirds just cheered 46 bits. Rapturous Hot Tub Kazooing.
Oh, man, that'd be a great album title. Thank you so much, 6 2/3. I appreciate that. Rapturous Hot Tub Kazooing. Coming to you live. Oh, man, I can see it now. You know, like old-timey commercials they would have for those mix CDs? When you're in the mood, grab this compact disc of 26 of the most rapturous hot tub kazooing tunes you've ever heard. I don't know why I'm doing an impression of a kazoo when I got one right here. But sometimes it's just better that way. Sometimes it's just better that way. Good to see you, Joan Spoon. Welcome in, my friend. Now we do have this that we're going to do, which is a robot Johnny Carson monologue. And the robot wrote it. And the robot, not very funny. Not very funny. So we're gonna act this out right here. What's going on, Hajarks? Good to see you. Welcome in. You're just in time for a really bad Johnny Carson style monologue. Quite rolled, yes. Just in time for the poem yesterday. Well, it's not really a poem so much as it is just garbage. Billy D, good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Happy Candidate Day to you. Cora and I just got the Muppets Clue and listened to all Muppets music while playing, including the entire Being Green out. Man, that sounds like a party right there. I love that. From Burbank, California, The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Oh! Man, oh, look at that.
Floyd Bobino just cheered 10 bits. Get out of here with that garbage.
Wow, what a crowd, folks. It's great to be here. And speaking of hot, have you been outside? Have you been outside there, Johnny? It's so hot. I saw a squirrel fanning himself with a tiny little palm frond. I did. It was a little... tiny little guy fanning himself. You know, it's so hot. The weatherman showed a picture of Hades and said, compared to Burbank, this is a walk in the park. That's what he said. I mean, it's brutal out there. Even the tumbleweed's looking for some shade. The tumbleweed's looking for shade. You know, and you know who's really feeling the heat? The Burbank police. Yeah, Burbank police. I hear they're having trouble catching speeders. Yeah, apparently the radar guns are melting. Yeah, they're melting. That's how hot it is. What is going on with my camera? What happened? Yeah, one officer pulled over a guy going 90. And when he got to the car, the driver was just a puddle on the seat.
Burbank, where they filmed
Just a puddle on the seat. That's hot right there. And get this. They're saying the asphalt is so soft. Burt Reynolds, trying to do a Smokey and the Bandit skit, ended up with his Trans Am stuck in the pavement like a giant Hot Wheel. Like a giant Hot Wheel. He just sat there, just sweating and yelling, "Where's my mustache wax?" All right, enough about the heat. We've got a fantastic show for you tonight. Later, we'll be talking with the incomparable Miss Carol Burnett is here. Yes, indeed. And the hilarious Bob Newhart will be here. Stick around. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
An
Gestures
anonymous
to the
user
curtain
is great because an
as the
anonymous
band
user
plays.
gifted a subscription to Mayor of Canada.
Boom, boom. Hey, it's hot out there. People are melting.
Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
I think you know the answer to that question.
Hey-yo!
Hey-yo! There it is. Yeah, sorry, I didn't have the video
Six
set up over there. I should
Santuckers
have.
just cheered
I should
46
have.
bits. It was like Johnny himself was streaming.
Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine Johnny Carson?
Sock hop.
Well, it'd be pretty bored now on account of him being a skeleton. But in the prime, would have been some good stuff. Would have been some wild stuff. Really wild stuff. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for gifting that to Mayor of Canada. Welcome in, Susan D1. Good to see us. Lord Grumbles. If you could give my wife one piece of advice, what would it be? Well, I would say,
maybe.
Don't speed. Do not speed. That's my advice. Do not speed. It's so hot, the birds are blowing on the worms before eating.
Floyd
That's right.
Bivino just cheered 10 bits. Johnny Carson would be Red Skeleton.
Well, I'm not sure what color a skeleton was. I would assume it's the regular bone colored, but I can't say that for certain. Cannot say that for certain, Floyd Vivino. Thank you, Joan Spoon. Here's a couple bonus for you. Boom, shakalaka, hey-o. Hey-o. Oh, man, that was fun. That was fun. Thank you so much. Commodore Friday for suggesting that. I appreciate that, my friend. Night, night.
Trying to use the phone.
You out, Joan Spoon?
You give me the biscuits.
It's your reminder not to forget my birthday. Okay, I won't forget it. When is it, Pittsburgh? All right, Joan Spoon. Spooch is for you, my friends. Thank you so much for stopping by. And here's a little parting gift for you. There you go. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Oh, much love, my friend. What is your birthday today, Pittsburgh? Well, you said right.
Proud.
Well, that's what the reminder is for. When is your birthday? How am I supposed to know? I don't have access to your...
Your mustache is crooked.
What is it today? Or was it yesterday? What day is it? Won't you please tell me?
Step into a Slim Jim.
What day is it? I'm confused, you see. Is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? It's Tuesday, Blues Day, better work Tuesday! No. Shut up!
Wow.
Floyd
Friday, Saturday,
Bivino just
better wear
cheered
hat
10
today.
bits. Why did Sock Cop cross the road? Was it to catch the many speeders on the other side?
It could have been that, Floyd Vivino, or it could have been there was a hot dog stand on the other side.
Wow.
That will also
It's
cause
Billy
me to cross the
Basgong
road.
just cheered 7 bits. Ever consider visiting Schlandweier Pushgwingel Gogarik Warndrobul Schlantaselia Gogagok? Heard it's nice.
I've heard it's nice too, but it's expensive. That's the problem. When visiting Chernobyl, will I get a Siligagagoo? Even the Motel 6, like $900 a night. It's crazy. The exchange rate is killing us. But I would like to visit one of these days. Maybe I can get into a work trip.
Why, God?
Maybe they'll have like a anti-speeder conference. No, I've never been to Salem, Massachusetts either. I would love to though. On account of that, that's where all them witches was. You remember them witches? Garrison 4, good to see you, Garrison 4. Speed limit. Man, how do I not have exclamation point speed limit is something? Oh wait, do I? Yes, I do. Oh, it shows up on the
cheered
TV.
10
Never mind.
bits. How much
My
wood
bad.
could a sock cop chuck if a sock cop could chuck wood?
Not interested in woodchucking, but thank you, Flovivino. So the answer to that is actually 0. Even if I had the ability to chuck wood, I wouldn't do it. Would not do it. Would not chuck wood unless absolutely forced to. Got no time for chucking wood. You think I just got hours of the day just free for wood chucking? I don't think so. I wish I did. Maybe after I retire, you know what I mean? But even then, I'd probably lean more towards whittling than the chucking of the wood.
Give me the piece.
Chucking the wood. It's just like, because that's just like throwing it. Isn't that what chucking something meant? You just chuck it. Doesn't that mean just throw something?
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 2 bits. These are not the droids you are looking for.
Well, that's easy because I wasn't looking for any droids at all. Could you imagine? Oh, I'd love to whittle my own kazoo. I think that's a very good like old man thing to do. Whittle your own kazoo. That's a display of manhood, if you ask me. You just did Salem. It's incredible. We also caught a ghost in a picture. Whoa. That's pretty cool. I've never seen a ghost before. I've never taken a picture of one that I know of either. But usually I'm just taking pictures of my food. Yeah, share it in the Discord, Silver Jim. I'd love to see that. What kind of question is that? Hey, Sock Cop. Ah! Would you like to see a picture of a ghost I took in Salem, Massachusetts? Oh, no thanks. No, that's not interesting to me. Nope, not at all. Nope. Yes, of course I do. I want to see that. If anybody's got a picture that they took of a ghost. Now, don't just Google picture of a ghost and post a thing in there. I could do that myself. That ain't what I'm looking for. If you've ever taken a picture of a ghost, I would love to see it. I've never seen a ghost. I don't believe in ghosts. But they still scare me just in case, because I don't know. You know what I mean? Because you can't prove something doesn't exist. So, you know, I don't, I try not to make a habit out of agitating potential ghosts. Just in case. Just in case. Because you never know. You never know. There could be a ghost all of a sudden. Dr. Diggity Dank, good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. I do believe in aliens, yes.
Hey-yo!
I do believe in aliens. I think there's definitely some aliens around there. But I don't know about ghosts, though. I never seen an alien either, though. But I just figure on account of, you know what I mean? You look up, it's daylight right now. You know, all that space and stuff out there. Surely there's something around there. Do I believe aliens have visited Earth? I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong. At this point, if you told me, like, oh, no, here's some aliens, I'd be like, all right, yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I'd be all entirely shocked, really. But probably, I just feel like if there was aliens here, then they'd be like, hey. You know what I mean? Because how could you travel bajillions of
I guess we're going to be here
light
a while.
years and then come to a place, the birth planet of the corn dog, and not try one. You know what I mean? Surely some corn dog vendor would have seen the aliens. Unless they could do like a Men in Black thing and like take the form of somebody. Like Edgar. Like an Edgar suit. You remember that? Remember that? He was the bug. But he looked like that guy, and he wanted sugar water, and he was like, water.
Wow. Floyd
with
Vivino
sugar.
just cheered 10 bits. I thought Sock Cop was kidnapped by aliens and brought to the future.
Oh, no. You're thinking of the time-traveling caveman. Caveman. Which I think I saw a caveman driving today. He wasn't speeding, so I didn't pull him over. But Earth Planet of the Corn Dog. I'm sure. I mean, that's got to be our biggest contribution to the universe. I can't think of anything better than that. You toured the hospital at Ellis Island, and I'm still afraid to look at your pictures. Ooh, the tour guide said lots of people had pictures of ghosts. Woo. Oh, you want to see me go to the fair, Doc Rob? Yeah, we can do that. More sugar. More. And then she just dumps the whole thing in. And then she said, Edgar, your skin is hanging off your bones. And then he grabs his head and pulls like his face back and he goes, there, is that better? Classic movie. And he was wearing a suit, like an Edgar suit.
Okay, the dog.
That actress is great. She's a great character actress. She's been in a bunch of stuff. July 2nd, 1997, Men in Black release. Man, I love that movie. I had the soundtrack. I went and seen that movie in the theaters. Loved Men in Black. The movie was great. And the song was good, too. I do have a library account. Yes, I do. I like to visit my local library. Go and visit the books. The book zoo, I call it. Except the regular zoo won't let you take a capybara home for a couple of weeks. Oh yeah, I use Hoopla a lot. I use Hoopla and I use Canopy. Those are the ones that you can get through the library. I know there's another one that a lot of libraries use, but ours doesn't use it. It's like Librio.
You give me the
exactly
biscuits.
what it is. We don't have that one, but we do have Hoopla. Hoopla, which is just fun to say. Got a new book there, and it was great reading. Oh, that's fantastic. 7219. Love that. Robert Schmobbit, good to see you. And Friendly Friend. What's going on, Friendly Friend? Welcome in. We were just discussing the 1997 motion picture Men in Black. Pretty good. You just watched all the Jack Ryan movies. Now, Jack Ryan, now was that the... No, that's not the Bourne Identity, because that guy's name was Bourne. You're the king of Norway, mayor of Canada? Wow, you must be a busy man. Being the king of Norway and the mayor of Canada? You're really good at politics. You're really good at politics. A lot of people struggle to even get on a city council, and here you are, king of Norway and mayor of another country. He's very busy, Florovino. Got a lot on his plate. Got a lot of plates spinning in the air, as they speak. Happy Canada Day, which is the day in which some documentation happened. Jack Ryan's the CIA guy on that TV show. Wait, is that the 24? Was that Jack Ryan? Or was that Burt McClintock? Local libraries are legit. Being able to binge a TV series for free is a win. I love it. I'm a big fan of the library. I like going to the library. And take Baby Sock to the library sometimes, and then she wants to take home 500 books.
Well, I've got a secret. I cannot say play Modern Movement to give it away. You've got something that I understand. Hold it in tightly. Call on command. Leap of faith. Do you doubt? Cut you in. I just cut you out.
Whatever you do, don't tell anyone. Thank you so much. Fish taco shaped like a fish for 37 months, my friend. Smooches for you. 24 is the one with Supreme Court. Got their portrait by some. Oh, really?
Sock Cop Jumping Jacks. Ready? Begin.
I didn't know they had the TV up there at the Supreme Court. I thought they'd be too busy making Supreme chalupas and things like that. I can't do jumping jacks. I could just jump. I can't do the jack part of it on account I got no arms. So to be a jumping jack is just what, you know what I mean? Not a whole lot to it. I am bouncing a little bit though. Jack Bauer. That's what it is, Jack Bauer. Well, who was the other guy? Jim? You're the queen of your house? That's still a pretty good queendom if you ask me, Susan.
Excuses.
Still a pretty good queendom of a whole house. Oh, Patriot Games, Hunt for Red October, Clear and Present Danger, and Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit. Oh. Will Smith doesn't seem like he has a good track record for finding good movies. Men in Black was great, but then again, he passed on The Matrix to be in Wild Wild West. You know, I loved Wild Wild West. I love that movie, too. That movie was great. But yeah, he had the one, like, southern guy. They had a big robot spider at the end. And he had, like, that classic old-timey southern villain voice. A crazy mustache.
Wow. You tell him Steve
Love
Dave
that
just
movie.
cheered 25 bits. You're not gonna believe what I got cooking on the pizza oven for the Sock Cop show.
What's
a
that?
Tony's Pizza.
You know what? You're right. I don't believe you. You're a liar. No, I'm just kidding. I believe you. Enjoy that. You tell him, Steve Dave. I would love to have. I had some soup. Had soup for dinner. Leftover soup. The soup was made yesterday, I believe. So it's even better. Soup's always better the next day. It was a, oh, what is it called? It's got a name to it. But Mo made it. And she always just adds extra pizzazz to whatever soup she does. So it was like a kale. It was kale, and then there was bacon in it, and then potatoes, and then like flavor. I don't know. It's really good. I don't know what its legal name is, but it's really good, whatever it is. Really good stuff. Some wild soup. Wild soup. Have you ever had I Can't Believe It's Not Pizza? I have not, Danny Blue Jeans. Does it come in a spreadable form? You can put it on toast? Make instant pizza toast? I do love pizza toast. You ever do that? You get some folks call it poverty pizza too. You just take like a piece of bread, put you some old tomato sauce in there, some cheese, toast it up. Pizza spread. It's pizza in a can. Oh man, you get some pizza in a can, some cheese in a can,
It's
a
Billy
box of
Baseball
Ritz.
just cheered one
Boom,
bit.
there's Thanksgiving right
Tommy
there.
used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough. So tough Gina works the diner all day. Working for her man, she brings home her pay. For love. For love.
That was a weird. It's Billy D. That was a very weird. Thank you so much, my friend. Yes, indeed. Some words from the great poet John Bon Jovi. Maybe sprinkle cheese on the bread along with pieces of meat or something else. Oh yeah, it's great. It's great. I do it all the time. Well, I haven't done it a long time because my toaster oven died, so it doesn't toast anymore. So it's you don't want to do it in a regular toaster. You make a mess doing that. But if you got a toaster oven, you can do it. You could probably do it in the air fryer, but I haven't been brave enough to try that yet. It can revive a stale tortilla as well. Oh wow, that's a very versatile cooking method. I had no idea. And powdered toast, yes. I love powdered toast. Powdered toast is good stuff. One of my favorites is powdered water. You just add water. You use an irregular toaster? No, I don't use any toaster now. I don't own a toaster. I could start a fire and toast some like the dadgum Pilgrims used to. But other than that, it's in the oven. Awesome, Silver Jim, perfect place for it. Yeah, who was that? That was Commodore Friday was the one telling me to put bread in the freezer, and then you could like microwave it for 4 seconds or something like that, and it springs back to life. I haven't tried that yet, but every time I see a loaf of bread, I think about that now. I'm like, I should try putting this in the freezer. Powdered toast, but he does fly backwards. Oh, in the fridge. Oh, well, good. Well, good. I'm glad I didn't listen because I listened wrongly. In the refrigerator. Turn your toaster on the side. You could put buttered bread in the sideways toaster. May have Canada, you live dangerously, my friend. Is the animal of the day the walrus? We don't know yet. Could be. I could put milk in the freezer. You keep your bread in the fridge? Who's on team bread fridge? It seems like there's more of you than I thought there was. Something about frozen bread being a snack in Germany. You know, that doesn't surprise me. Them Germans, you know how they are. I've seen bread in the freezer, but I think that's more for like long-term storage. I guess you could thaw it out after. I don't know. I think Grandpappy Sock used to put some in the freezer. You get it on sale, you know what I mean?
Wow.
In the freezer, gang?
Bogino just cheered 10 bits. At Sock Cop, has Rupert ever been the animal of the day?
He has not, Floyd Vivino. No, he's more of a low-key kind of guy. He's never really been much for hogging the spotlight. He just wants to lick his TV and be left alone, which honestly I can relate. Store bread. Oh, there's a poll going. Where do you store your bread? On the counter, in the fridge, or in the freezer? Well, I just store it on the counter, but now I feel a fool. Mo Rocker, you listening to this? You know you're supposed to keep bread in the refrigerator or the freezer, depending. Keep it room temp for 1 or 2 days, and then slam it in the freezer. Oh, I like that. You paint a picture when you do it that way too. You slam it in the fridge. You don't gently place the bread in its new cryogenic chamber thing. You just go whack, slam it in there. I know. I'd never mean for this to be educational, but sometimes we accidentally learn something. So I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, if we're adding new wrinkles to your brain, because mine certainly is. You team fridge for longevity, but it does dry it out. So toasting or warming in a damp paper towel. Wow. Wow. See, mine, I always just put it on the counter. It tastes funny to you afterwards? Oh, okay. So you've, I don't know, did they teach you that, like home economics or something? Where do people learn this stuff? Who are these people? What, do you got a bread school? Get a doctorate in breadology? How do you know these things? Oh, little Hans, I made Wiener Schnitzel and for dessert, your favorite, a frozen slice of bread. Thank you, Beavis. Had zero idea that counter would be the minority. Yeah, me either. I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's just me. Just me. Keeping it on the counter like an idiot. Roaches having raves on top of my loaf of bread every night. And then I come just make a sandwich like a moron with my roach bread.
A gallon of tiny corns.
She would stock up on bread sales and freeze them there. I think that's a Giza technique, because Pawpaw Sock would do that too. I would open up the freezer sometimes, give me like a popsicle or something. I'd be like, why is there 4 loaves of bread in here? Do you prefer the twisty thing or the clippy thing? You know, I prefer a clippy thing, but I can't keep those dadgum things. So I use the twisty thing because it comes with it. But I do the thing where you grab it and then you just go whoop, and you spin it like you was on the Wheel of Fortune or The Price is Right or something like that, and it goes and then you go whoop, and you tuck it up under the thing there. What's going on in the Irish Island? Hey, Irish Island, where do you keep your bread? Clippy thing. You know, I prefer a clippy thing, but I can't keep those dadgum things. So I use the twisty thing because it comes with it. But I do the thing where you grab it and then you just go whoop, and you spin it like you was on the Wheel of Fortune or The Price is Right or something like that, and it goes and then you go whoop, and you tuck it up under the thing there. What's going on in the Irish Island? Hey, Irish Island, where do you keep your bread? Maybe your pops like eating bread like a popsicle. Some like blue raspberry flavor. Others like bread flavor. Bread flavored popsicle. Nom, 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 nom. If it was down to me, I would keep my bread in the fridge. Not the freezer, the fridge, but, okay, I know what you're about to say, the Irish Island. Same problem that I have now. Because the idea was just brought up to Mo about keeping bread in the refrigerator, and she said the nay-no, my damie. She had to say the nay-no to the fridge bread. So I guess I'll just be countering it up. Just letting the bread go bad. I don't know. Dallas Shop, maybe we need to get them together. Have some sort of refrigerated bread intervention.
I can't say the nano, my brother. Wadata.
She said the nano, my brother. You believe that? Said the nano. How do you say the nano to fridge bread? As the cook of the house, I said no. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, you know what I need? I need me one of them. I need one of them them outside refrigerators. You know how people in the Midwest have the second fridge in the garage or whatever? That's what I need. And then I'll just stock it up with bread. And then I'll go out there every night when I get home from Catch a Speedus and I'll open it up and I'll be like, look at all my bread in the refrigerator. Yeah, baby, look at this bread. And then they'll be like, you better not be out there looking at that bread again. And I'll be like, I'm not. Wow.
Kala_Cop just cheered 100 bits. Happy Canada Day, sock copy hoser. No dude boot it there, bud. Smooches as well.
No dude boot it. Yes, indeed. Oh, happy Canada Day, Calicut.
Okay, Canada.
My empire of refrigerated bread. It will never get stale. Thawed bread. I'll buy you a loaf and keep it in the fridge just for you. Oh my goodness gracious. I had no idea that our relationship had made it to that level. We're not talking about frozen bread. See, that seems like it'd be a bad idea. Thawed bread that's been frozen isn't great.
Wow. Danny Bluchins just cheered 100 bits. Happy Canada Day, eh?
Happy Canada Day, eh? Thank you, Danny Blue Jays. Everybody have your Canadian yogurt today. You always throw away the end pieces. You hate them. Really? I don't prefer the end piece. But when it gets down to it, and it's sandwich making time, it ain't nothing but end pieces. Daddy's eating end pieces. That's just the way it goes.
Wow. Void Vivino just cheered 20 bits. When speeders pay fear fines, do the pay in bread at Sock Cop?
Well, I guess bread could be slang for cash. So in that way, yes. But usually it's a debit card. Soon has one extra freezer in the garage, but it's for berries, fish, elk, and reindeer meat. Whoa! I've got fish, maybe a couple of berries in my extra freezer. But no elk and no reindeer, unless one crawled in there without me knowing about it. Wow, that's really cool. Man, I wish I had. Well, what am I going to do with all this reindeer meat? Got to get another freezer. Yeah, I'll eat them, Friendly Freddy. You send them to me. We've got what's called an American fridge. Do you guys have Irish fridges? Not that I know of. I'm trying to think. We have Irish coffee and Irish goodbyes, but I don't think we have an Irish fridge. Freezer full of end pieces. That's a good album name too. I've heard people call the end piece of the bread the heel, but I prefer not to. That's too close to foot talk for me. I don't want to eat that. A heel, like an Achilles heel. Wow. Hey, maybe that's why they called. Maybe that's what Achilles used to make his sandwiches. Use the heels. The Lucky Charms, which might be Irish. No, I think those are just stereotypes.
Ford Vivino just cheered 2 bits. I hope the reindeer meat wasn't from Rudolph.
Well, probably pretty tasty. Either way. During winter, sometimes we can just place stuff outside because it can get negative 40 degrees Celsius. You live on Earth? That's cold, man. Wow, that's cold. Where do you live? Australia? No, it doesn't get that cold in Australia. Somewhere else? The Irish goodbye is pretty popular, but less well known as the Scottish goodbye, where you leave without saying goodbye to anyone while loudly playing the bagpipes. That's really good. I like that. The old Scottish goodbye. I'm going to start doing that. I've gotten really good at the Irish goodbye, though. I will disappear. And you'll be like, hey, wasn't there a sock with a mustache here? And be like, no, surely not. Must be my imagination. Oh, you live in Sweden? So, oh, there you go. Man, that's what I'm talking. I want to go to Sweden. I want to see what's up with Sweden. Take me to Sweden. What's going on in Sweden? Let's hang out. Do some Swedish stuff, like hunt reindeer, I guess. We ever learned to play the bagpipes? Already played the kazoo. Same thing. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. You know what, friendly friend? That gave me an idea. I wonder if I could take the kazoo and attach like a balloon to it, and then I'd have like a bagpipe kazoo. I could fill it up, and then you just squeeze the little thing, and it goes. That would be fantastic. Do they eat Swedish fish in Sweden? Every fish you eat in Sweden is a Swedish fish, unless it's been imported.
My God!
But I think they got plenty of fish on their own. I don't know. Maybe they bring in a couple of catfishes every once in a while if they feel froggy. But I don't know. I've never been. Some fish and some massages. Oh, yeah, massages. Forgot about the Swedish massage. I got a massage one time, but I don't remember what kind it was. I mean, it was a regular kind. There was no funny business or anything. But I don't remember if it was like a sweet. It wasn't a hot stone. They didn't put any rocks on me. I remember that, but I don't know. It kind of hurt. I did not enjoy it.
Daddy.
Used to the Minnesota goodbye, which takes forever, and we talked for an extra hour or two at the doorway and driveway. And your ex-boyfriend was a fan of the Irish goodbye. It was hard times, Daddy. Oh man, that is hard times. I can just imagine, because we do that here. I live down here in the south, as you can see. Here we go. There's some southern trees right there. And that's how it is. If you want to leave someplace at 7 o'clock, then about 5:30, you need to be like, well, I guess I'll hit the old dusty trail, and then...
Just another blowhard just cheered 101 bits. There is a video of a guy stuffing a ton of kazoos in the exhaust pipe of her car. It was really neat. Now leave me alone. I am in a bad mood.
I will do. Just another blowhard.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. How famous is the Swedish chef in Sweden? Bork Bork.
I think they just call him Chef. There's Chef. There he is. Yeah, that's what we do. And jibber jabber. Some people are worse than others when you're trying to leave. And they just keep talking. Just keep talking. What kind of funny business are you talking about with your massage? Did Jerry Seinfeld give you a massage? Or perhaps a mime or a clown? Could you clown massage parlor? There we go. Now we're talking. We just invented the bagpipe kazoo and the clown massage parlor. I hope somebody's writing all this down, because we're all going to be millionaires by the time it's over with.
Give me the police.
Oh, Virginia was the same way? They say Virginia's for lovers, and I don't really know what that means. Do you have any insight into that, Panzer? What does that mean, Virginia is for lovers? Does that mean, like, if you show up to Virginia and you don't love anybody, they will assign someone to love you? Or they legally, like, won't let you in? Oh, yeah, and spreadable pizza and spray pizza. All kind of inventions. So I go, okay, bye. I'll walk out, but it's normally us inching out the driveway, pumping on the brakes, backing out for 30 minutes. That happens a lot. Unless I'm driving, then I go, okay, bye. And then I go, well, I tell you what, it looks like we're going to get a lot of rain this week. And then I just leave. Just leave. That's one thing that as I've gotten older, I've really just said goodbye. Oh, that was marketing hooey, and you say pshaw to that slogan? Ah. They're like, I love New York, right? Turn into a boom. No, everybody else that lives around here is Boomhauer, is what I'm saying. That was them talking. Imagine being all calm and relaxed as your muscles are being moved around, and all of a sudden you hear honk and a slide whistle. I don't have a honk sound, but I do have a slide whistle sound. Yeah, let me get it. Oh, you got a pretty tight muscle back here. Here, let me get in that thing. Clown massage. Your motto is goodbye? That's pretty good. A long, slow goodbye. That is what they say. That's what it's like, a long, slow goodbye.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 2 bits. What do you do with a grumpy at just another blowhard? Play a podcast? Open the phones?
What do you do with a grumpy blowhard? What do you do with a grumpy blowhard? In the evening on a Tuesday. Remember the honkers from Sesame Street? I don't. I remember the Martians. But the honkers, I don't remember. Honkers. Had any good stirred pizza lately? So, oh yeah, I did. I tried that the Domino's stuffed crust pizza the other day. It was okay. They honked when they hit their nose. You know what? A lot of people do. Just another bullhorn. A lot of people do. You're getting a massage tomorrow. First one in a year. Wow. That's going to be fun, I guess. Shiatsu. That's another kind of massage that I've heard of. I don't know if that's what you're getting or not. There's a clown massage for someone with nothing to honk about as your favorite Modest Mouse out the cat. It's garbage. The honkers and the dingers. I don't know. That's dangerous territory there. But I do remember the Martians, though. I love that. That's where you get a small dog to... Oh, Crooked Vulture, you're on fire. No, that's a Shih Tzu massage. Shiatsu, it's a different thing. Honkers had bicycle horns for noses. Dingas had a bell like on a hotel desk on top of their heads. Oh, that's classic. Classic Jim Henson type shenanigans right there. Yeah, what if they had horns for noses and the other ones had bells on top of their heads? That'd be neat. I don't remember those though. I'll have to look up a clip. See if I can see. But I did. Now all I can think about is the daggone Martians. Those things were great. I love the Martians though. They'd be all like yep. And then there would be like an object there. There'd be like a phone. And then they would go, phone.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. I thought this was a family-friendly show. Honkers? Dongers.
We're talking about Sesame Street, for crying out loud. I didn't even bring it up. You take that up with Jim Henson. Well, that's what Jim Henson sounded like. That's what I was trying to do. Chicken. Yep. Oh, that reminds me. Me and Mo one time were we were driving around. It stopped at a red light, and then over here was one of those like vape shops. You know what I mean? And they had these signs, and they had a big like neon sign that just said smoke. And for whatever reason, it made me think of the aliens, and we're just like, smoke. Yep. Smoke. So now anytime I see a vape shop, smoke. Yep. I don't know how them wires got crossed in my head, but it happened. It happens. Hello, Skater Muffin. Good to see you, my friend. You're just in time because we're about to guess.
Well, I can't say that they know my brother. Wadata.
Wadata. What letter of the alphabet the animal of the day starts with? Oh, and also, Skater Muffin, where do you keep your bread? And also, the people that keep the bread in the refrigerator, does that change? So if somebody asks you, if you play in 20 questions and somebody says, is it bigger than a bread box? In your mind, do you think refrigerator? Because that definitely changes things. Those aliens always said Earth book first. You keep your bread in a cabinet next to the stove. In a bread box. There you go. You have no reference for how big a bread box is. I just imagine like a loaf. You know what I mean? And then something a little bit larger than that you could put the loaf into. That's what I always imagine. Bigger than a bread box. Now, nobody would even talk about bread box if it wasn't for that saying. Did anyone watch that video you posted? Which video? Just another blowhard. But I keep mine just on the counter. A loaf plus 20%. That's reasonable. Imagine 2 cats loafing. Oh, that's pretty good. Is that where the loaf thing come in? The perversions of science. No, didn't see that one. How many other things are measured in loaves? Not enough things. You have loafers, but I don't think you would say, look at this loaf of loafers that I have. You know, like house shoes, I guess people call them. Yeah, that's about it. Just bread. Loaf. Loaf.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Some folks wear bread on their feet, loafers.
Loafers, there you go. I'm gonna go watch Gilmore Girls smoke. Smoke. Yep. Smoke. Vape. What did the two pieces of bread do when they fell in love? They eloped. Oh, Silver Jim, that's fantastic. You imagine bread falling in love with another bread? Would that be weird? Like you buy 2 loaves of bread, and then they fall in love with each other, and you wake up in the middle of the night and go get something out of the refrigerator, and you see the loaves of bread canoodling together? I wouldn't tell anybody about that. I would just go right back to bed. Go right back to bed. And be like, I gotta. Out of breadlock. Oh, man, you guys are all on fire today. Sourdough and rye.
You tell him
Sour
Steve
rye?
Dave just cheered 25 bits.
Chase
Pizza
the
dippers,
second. Wow.
what is your sauce of choice? I'm curious if anyone has as weird of a palate as I do. Mayonnaise.
You dip the old pizza in the mayonnaise, do you? Never tried that. Yeah, why not, Floor Vivino? It's 2025. Nothing wrong with that. You just wake up with a third loaf of bread, like a tiny little loaf? A little baby loaf? Yeah, I heard somewhere that that mayonnaise is like the most popular. No, it's not. Salsa is the most popular condiment in America, and then I think mayonnaise is second or third, something like that. Cover your pizza in hot sauce. I mean, like Carolina Reaper ghost pepper hot sauce. Oh, the good stuff. You ain't talking about that weak old Tabasco. Oh yeah, I've dipped pizza. I've dipped it in ranch. I've dipped it in ranch dressing. Never tried the mayonnaise though. Or if you get a place like a Papa John's will give you the garlic sauce. I like that. Catalina. Ranch. I've never fully submerged the slice. No. It's always been a very dainty, just a little bloop, you know what I mean? Just a little bloop, little dip, just a little dip. I'm not trying to take shots of ranch dressing over here. I remember my mama sock used to dip. We would get fried chicken, and then she would peel off pieces of her fried chicken and dip it in ranch. And I remember thinking that was really weird at the time. And then I tried it, and I was like, wow, man, I've been missing out. But most things dipped in ranch is pretty good. Chicken, ranch. Can't imagine you avoid getting ranch in this. Oh no, this thing. Oh man, if this thing could talk, it would. Its first words would probably be ranch dressing. A lot of ranch dressing get caught up in the old mustache. But that's the great thing about mustaches. They're reusable. You just clean them up. Tugboat used to eat mayo out of the fridge. Did it really? I don't remember that. But I believe you. That sounds like a tugboat activity. Ordered pesto chicken flatbread. It was offered ranch to dip. It was your first and last time. But you love dipping pizza in ranch. You Midwestern pat. So wait, your pesto chicken flatbread didn't taste good in the ranch? That's what you're saying? Pesto chicken flatbread.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. At Sock Cop, did you know sick birds are against the law?
They are.
They're illegal.
Oh, for crying out loud. Floyd Vivino, get out of here with your daughters. Thank you so much, my friend. Illegal. I prefer a comfort eagle myself. Does Baby Sock now find you weird for dipping just the skin in ranch and then placing it on my face? Like Buffalo Bill? No.
Well,
No, Baby Sock, she was obsessed with mustard for the longest time. She loved dipping everything in mustard. Everything was about mustard. And then one day she tried ketchup, and then now she's all about the ketchup. Dips everything in ketchup. Loves the dadgum ketchup. And now I got 2 dadgum things of mustard sitting in the refrigerator. Because she was going through it like it was nobody, like it was going out of
Steve
style.
Dave just cheered 25
And then quick,
bits.
cold turkey.
Did you hear the one about the alligator trying on fancy vests?
No, I
He
didn't
was an
hear.
investigator.
Oh, for crying out loud. Investigator. Oh, I get it now. It took me a minute. Oh, the chicken pesto flatbread. Not as good. Baby saw. Oh, some ketchup chips. Mayor of Kansas. She probably would like those because she loves tater chips. Oh, she does love tater chips, Bob. And she does love ketchup, so she probably dig that. I like ketchup chips, too. Not my absolute favorite kind, but. Did she like whole grain mustard? She tried it. But I think she liked it, but it wasn't she wants that neon yellow color. That was a big part of it. Neon yellow color. And then the ketchup is like neon red color. Where'd your P.O. Box again? P.O. Box 1807771. There it is. What's your favorite kind of fry? I'm partial to steak. Oh, curly. Curly fries. That's the easiest question I've ever answered in my life. Curly fries, baby. Man, I want some daggum curly fries. Thanks a lot, Crooked Vote. I don't care about a steak fry, really. I don't know. Steak fry sort of feels like you're just eating a spoonful of mashed potatoes that has a crust. What's the Sock family put on a hot dog? Well, Baby Sock just puts the ketchup on a hot dog. I'm a chili cheese man myself. Or sauerkraut if I got it. Sauerkraut and mustard, that's good stuff. Neon yellow was inviting. Reminded me when Heinz made purple and green ketchup. Yeah, I remember they did. They had the crazy colored ketchups. Seasoned Curlies, that's right. A small seasoned Curlies. Cherry's Jubilee, and that's it. Oh, sweet potato fries is good. Used to get sweet potato fries from the Costco. Big old bag of them. Eat them all the time. Just haven't been to Costco in a while. My only problem with the curly fries, they don't pack and contain it the same way as crinkle cut or something. Yeah, that's true. They do kind of rob you. Because they take up some space. There's a lot of negative space left in the old container there when you fill it up with curly fries. But I like to do. I got one of them little zippity doo-dah spinner cutter up things, so I can make my own curly fries, which I have done. And it was delightful. They did not last long. Now, Junior Western Bacon Cheese. Junior Western Bacon Cheese. Trying to watch my figure. Vance Clark knows what's up. All right, it's time to find out the animal of the day. What are those big pencil sharpeners? It's basically what it is. You put a tater in the old big pencil sharpeners. It goes. You can make different shapes and stuff like that out of the potatoes. It's pretty cool. But what happened is I would fry them, and it took a minute to fry. I take it out, put it on some paper towels, and then by the time it got cool, I was like, well, let me test this out. Just make sure it's done all the way, you know what I mean? Oh, look, I ate them all. Oh, this batch is done.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits.
Cools down.
Mo and Larry started a riot by eating Curly's fries.
Oh, you don't eat another man's fries. And it's fighting words right there, Floyd Vivino. Don't eat Curly's fries. All right, animal of the day. What could it be? Could be anything from a horse to a pony. Waffle sweet potato fries with marshmallow dip. What in the Minnesota State Fair is that? Never tried that. I give it a shot though. Theme song.
Commodore Friday just cheered
Yes,
50
indeed.
bits. Leaning Lady leers lovingly at lava lamp. Film at 11.
That's fantastic. Leaning lady leers lovingly at lava lamp. Leaning lady leers lovingly at the lava lamp. Oh man. Oh man. Stuck inside a mobile with a lava lamp again. OG VHS, what's up, buddy? You just in time. Drum roll, please. Ladles and jelly spoons, your animal of the day is the bear. Hot diggity dog. He's in jail? You was speed? You celebrate by having freedom. When will the animal of the day be Bob Dylan? I don't know. This is a Berenstein bear. That's what timeline. Traffic violation. Oh, you son of a gun. Son of a gun. Look at that bear. The bear is it's a wonderful animal. It's large. It'll eat your face if you let it. Or it will be adorable and eat honey. Just depending on the bear. There was a website dedicated to stock images of women laughing while eating salads. Oh, I remember that too. It is very friend-shaped. It is very cuddly, especially the baby bears, but they will eat your face. They will eat your face, so watch out for that. Now, a group of bears is called a sleuth or a sloth, that don't make no sense to me. Bears are known to perform a bluff charge. Do they have to roll for initiative to do that? The old picnic basket. That's right, Chance the Techie. Picnic basket. Hey, boo-boo. Old Yogi Bear. Yeah, the real bears are not anything like Yogi. They don't wear a tie and a collar with no shirt like a psychopath.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Is that a Chicago Bear at Sock Cop?
It definitely could be. That's right, Ma. If you're not going to believe me, a whole sleuth of bears. Bluff charge is a defensive behavior exhibited by bears, typically black bears, where they charge a short distance toward a perceived threat but stop abruptly before making contact. It's an attempt to intimidate or scare away the threat rather than a genuine attack. Well, I don't want to see that either. Should we keep honey packets in our pockets instead of bear spray? No, not if you want to get rid of the bear. Honey pack is going to bring the bear in, especially if he has a biscuit. Yeah, if you want more bears, bring more honey. They used to watch this movie the other day called The Great Outdoors with John Candy and and the other guy. And then and there's a part in that where they go look at bears, and it's a thing they used to do at national parks, or at just parks or whatever, where they would have a bear dump. And it's not where bears would take a dump, or a place where they would dump bears. It would just be like a garbage dump. Everybody put their garbage in there, and then they would just watch the bears go through the garbage. But they had to stop doing that because then the bears would be like, "Hey, look, there's some garbage. Hey, look, there's some people. I'm gonna eat those people," and then they would attack the people. So it's a bad idea to feed the bears. Adorable though they may be. Only you can prevent forest fires, says a bear in a deceased park ranger's hat. He may have borrowed it. You don't know. Maybe he got it at Goodwill. What do they call them? Fancy French bears. Well, I'm glad that you asked. You'll know if it's a French bear if it's wearing a beret. Could be this eat your face or honey pack. That's true. I would go for honey packet. Leonardo DiCaprio has a phobia of bears after filming that one scene in The Revenant. Really? I never saw that movie. But I imagine you get attacked by a bear. You're gonna be a little leery of bears after that, I would imagine. If you see a regular bear, it's called a
bear.
Bear. But if you see a fancy French bear eating some long bread.
Ours.
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 Oh my goodness gracious. Is that a word? Must be a great actor because I can method that without even a real bear getting involved. You can convince yourself that you're getting attacked by a bear and freak out anytime you want to. Lucky. Yeah, I think this French lady's a little too excited about the bears. But of course, that's how you say lady bear.
Ours.
Oh, it's the same.
Ours.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Ours.
Oh. Oh, yeah, Fat Bear Week is great. I love Fat Bear Week. I always miss it, and it's like right at the end, or it just happened. I don't know when Fat Bear Week is. But they post pictures of these big fat bears, and they have like a tournament. Hours with some stank on. Yeah, some. Oof.
Ours.
Finding a French lady to talk to me slowly about it. You may have to pay $2.99 a minute to do that.
Ours.
Well, anyway, that's the French once again. Ruining the show. Yeah, it's like Shark Week. There are many bears at the Pride Festival. Yeah, there's a lot of those too. But those are different kind of bears. They're hairy men. Which a bear is kind of like a hairy man. French bear has a 1-900 line from the 90s. I remember seeing its commercial late at night. Do you want to talk to bears in France? Call 1-900 Bear. For only $2.99 a minute. A bear will talk to you. Yeah, the country of France let me down once again. Once again. Very straight. But I know. Do we have any?
Trying to use the phone.
Any French people here want to call and talk about bears? Because that'd be okay. Ladies only. Oh, Bear in the Big Blue House. Oh, yeah. That seems like a... I never watched that show because I was not a child when it came out, but I remember seeing it around. And that seems like a lazy... They were like, the kid show that we were supposed to make didn't show up. What are we going to do? I don't know. Bear in a house. Go. Here, bear costume. Go. And they just go out there and just do a kid show. It was like $2.99 a minute too, which is why, because it would be a ton of money in 2025.
Tiny corns.
And that was back when life was still affordable. I know, Chance Teki. Like, for inflation, that's like $10 or something like that a minute. Skateable. You love the Bear in the Big Blue House? I never seen it. I remember seeing like clips and stuff of it or whatever. I know it's a bear. It lives in a big blue house. I don't know how much further the lore goes beyond that, to be honest with you. Bear in a big blue house. What's a bear? Living in a house.
You give me the biscuits!
Why is it important that it's blue? $3 in 1995 is $6.42 now. Good God. They originally planned to make Mr. Rogers so that a bear costume showed up. They said, screw it. House him up. You were on fire, Crooked Ball. On fire. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be on... I keep wanting to say the Red Panda, but that's communism. That's like communist China, I guess. The Red Panda. The panda. The something panda. What is it called? What is the name? Oh, for crying out loud. I gotta look at my Discord. The Rusty Panda. There it is. The Rusty Panda. Thank you so much for the shout out for Rusty Panda. Be sure to follow the Rusty Panda. I'm going to be on her show tomorrow. She asked me to give her a list of 15 things that I liked and 5 things that I don't like. And we're going to discuss them while she looks them up on Wikipedia. And have a nice casual chat. And it's the same. She does the show the same time that I do. 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock Central American sock time. So it's perfect. So I'm going to try and have it run on this channel as well, because I don't, make it easier. But if not, it'll just be the Rusty Panda. There was a bear called the Boss. He'd been hit by a train twice and survived. Eaten black bears, had many children. Estimated 650 and 700 pounds. Man, that's a big bear. Chances. Well, that's what my brain was thinking. So I don't know. Red is normally associated with communism and stuff. The panda bears, but it's the Rusty Panda, the Rusty, Le Rusty Panda. Let's take a field trip to the zoo in France. Just hang out by the bears. We can find out who we want to listen to talk about bears. Is that the new code word? You wanna find somewhere quiet and talk about bears? So many fantastic bear-based shows for kids. Bear in the Big Blue House, Paddington Bear, Yogi Bear, Care Bears, Little Bear. Does Baby Sock watch bear shows, or is it just Peppa Pig? She does watch Peppa Pig. Lately she's been big into SpongeBob SquarePants. Loves that SpongeBob SquarePants. Mostly in German, but she will watch it in English sometimes. I'm trying to think if there's any bear shows she watches. She watches a YouTube thing called Number Blocks, which is just little numbers that talk to each other and add and subtract and stuff. She likes that show a lot. Trying to think if there's any bear show. No, she don't watch Bear Grylls. I don't want to learn how to distill her own urine just quite yet. Oh, Baloo the Bear's great. Yeah, we have seen The Jungle Book. She liked that okay. We watched the movie last night. It was on Netflix called the Sea Monster or something like that. And it's about a little girl and she joins up with these people to go out and fight sea monsters. It's an animated thing. Other than reading the bear book, she don't watch. I was trying to think, but I don't think there's any bear shows. I had to show her Yogi Bear. She wouldn't give two hoots about a Yogi Bear though. I can tell you that right now. That movie Ted is a good kids movie. Well, it stars a teddy bear, so how could it be bad? The Boss still uses railways to travel along and forage, even after being hit by train. Man, that is an appropriately named bear. The Boss. Move over, Springsteen. I bet the bear even sings better, too. She likes a good action movie. But yeah, that movie was pretty good. And then they find out that the sea monsters are actually, like, good. And they don't need to be hunted. And everybody learns a lesson. It was pretty good. Show here, Tailspin on Disney Plus. It was great in the night. Oh yeah, I remember watching Tailspin. That had Baloo the Bear. Tailspin. I remember playing the game on the NES. That game's pretty fun. It was hard though. You were in a little plane and you would shoot the bad guys that were in other planes. I don't know why there were so many planes. I don't know why bears flying planes became a show, but it did. He also started his own private army on an offshore oil platform. Big Boss. Big Boss. And King Louie, the orangutan. Oh yeah, Louie, he was in the show too. Grizzly Adams had a beard. Grizzly Adams had a beard. E-I-E-I-O. And on that beard he had some lice. Scratch, 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 scratch. Grizzly Adams. Wasn't there? There was a show about a bear. What was it? Grizzly Adams? Did he have a bear? Or wasn't there a show called Somebody and the Bear? And it was a bear. Couldn't make that show now. Bears are on strike. Maisie Muffins.
Wow.
Wow, that was the most underwhelming wow the robot's ever done. Thank you so much, Maisie Muffins. BJ and the Bear. That's what it is. That's what it is. Goldilocks. That stuff's good on bagels. BJ and the Bear, but it was a monkey. Oh. What was a bear? That was a bear show.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. At Sock Cop,
No,
if you
not
ever
bad,
want
it
to
was
hear
bad.
great besmirchment, you should hear Tangia Iriker besmirch at Chansey Thichi. He burns Chance good.
Oh my goodness gracious, I understood some of those words. Thank you, Floyd Vivino. The Bear is also a decent band. There's a show called The Bear, but it's just about a guy cooking. I ain't seen Not a Bear yet. Of course, I didn't watch it for very long because I'm like, I don't want to watch some weird-looking guy cook. It stressed me out. I don't even get to eat it. And he's not even going to say bam like Emeril Lagasse. You ever watch The Guy on the Buffalo? Yes. Oh, I love The Guy on the Buffalo. Even though it's not a buffalo, it's a bison that he's on. But that would ruin the entire joke. Guy on a bison! That's not as good. The Guy on a Buffalo. Since a panda is considered a bear, worth pointing out on Canada Day that Canada has its own trash panda. It does? I had no idea they had their very own trash pandas. You watch guys on YouTube grilling? Oh man, do you pick up any tricks? Any grilling tricks? Is that where you learned about the indirect heat? Maybe I should watch that too. I don't know. I feel like my ancestors would look down upon me in shame if I watched like how to grill videos. I feel like Daddy Sock would be looking down and be like, "Boy, what are you watching that for? I taught you every ding dang thing you need to know." And I'd be like, "Yeah, but I forgot." And he'd be like, "That boy ain't right." When the AI takeover happens, I feel like AI Riker will be. Oh, AI Riker. For some reason, I read the robot went cattywampus with it, but I thought you was trying to type Al Roker. And I was like, Al Roker screaming a chance to say, I have no idea. But AI Riker makes a lot of sense on account of the Star Trek. The Star Trek. Riker. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. I know what you're talking about now. Not Al Roker. Not Al Roker. Just tell Daddy Sock you watch it as entertainment. He'd never believe me. Never believe me. Just tell Daddy. Oh, yeah, I just read that. If only paper airplanes flew that well IRL. Yeah, the ones that every once in a while I'll fold a good one. But usually they're not very good. Usually my paper airplanes are not very good. But then again, I am a sock, so, you know. I'm having to do it with my mouth flaps. Al Roker might be more scary, actually. He might be. I'm not sure who would be scarier. If you woke up in the middle of the night and Al Roker was standing over you, would that be scarier than Commander Riker? I don't know. I think with Riker, if he had the beard, if Riker had the beard, I would probably feel like comfortable. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, good, you're here. You'll keep all the monsters under the bed away and stuff like that. But if Al Roker was there, I'd be like, don't tell me the weather. Al Roker and Penn Jillette, but yeah, those are two deflated people for sure. The beard. Well, I guess if he had a beard too, that does make him friendlier. But no, he wouldn't bother me about that. I don't think he ever told me how to make a paper airplane. Did play paper football though. I haven't played paper football in a long time. Anybody play paper football? I'm sure there's a World Series of paper football on YouTube you can watch. There was a, what is it called? Yeah, I think it's popular in Canada. It's called like Croconote or Crackanote or whatever. And you flick the little discs in the little thing. It's sort of like tabletop curling. What is it called? Crokinole. Yeah, it is. Which that sounds like a made up drug. Do you have an itchy anus? Try Crokinole. Ask your doctor if Crokinole is right for you. What on earth is paper football? Paper football was a game that we used to play back in olden times, back before we had the TV and stuff. And you'd fold up a sheet of paper into like a little triangle, right? And then you find a table, and then you flick it. Pew! And the goal was to have it to where part of the paper football, little triangle thing, was hanging off the edge of the table. And if you did that, then you scored like a touchdown or whatever. And then you would pick it up and hold it up and go, blue, and flick it. And people would hold up their fingers and make like a little Little field goal thing. Crokinole. Yeah, give it a Google. It's like a whole thing. It came across my my YouTube the other day. It was like, it's the World Series of Crokinole. Hey, there's the Rusty Panda. How's it going, my friend? Smooches Views. I was just talking about our stream tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Gonna have Legrand time. Yeah, goalpost. That's what it was. It does look like fun. There we go. Be sure to follow the Rusty Panda if you're not already, which you should be. I think it started. I think you're right, because I believe the people, they looked Canadian. I think the tournament was taking place in Canada. Crokinole. Happy Canada Day to all the Crokinole. Yeah, 2 A's in Rusty Panda. Wrong panda. Don't follow that panda. We don't know that panda. It does look friendly, though. I don't know who that is. But that ain't the right panda. Just make sure Al Roker and Willard Scott aren't standing at the foot of your bed with a jar of Smuckers and all the 99-year-olds on the birthday shit. Could you imagine? In Tavistock, Ontario, Canada. Is that where it was born? Crokinole. Crokinole. I don't know how it's pronounced. I only seen it written down. But yeah, it's like a little game. There's like a little circle thing, and you flick these little gimmicks, and then there's like a hole, and your little gimmick has to touch the other person's gimmick. Cause I don't know. I watched it for way longer than I should have. It's a huge board, isn't it? The one that I saw, it wasn't really that big. It was like tabletop size. I mean, I'm sure they probably have like larger versions of it. So I don't know what like the actual standard of it is. Did you hand out the points from the animal of the day? I did not, but I'm going to now. Let me see. A bear. The animal of the day was the bear. So it's in the first half. Congratulations, everybody, if you got your points. Have you taken Baby Sock to Cracker Barrel to play with the Triangle of Utter Humiliation, a.k.a. the peg game? I love the peg game. But no, I haven't taken Baby Sock to play that. She may have been at some point without me. But $180 for a cheap Amazon set? Good God. That seems like a lot of money just to flick a wooden thing in a hole. Jeez. All pandas in the U.S. are actually on loan to America from China. We don't own any. We don't own any pandas in America? Wow. Interesting. I never thought about that before. You just figure you see something at a zoo, it's like, well, it belongs to the zoo. I didn't know you could rent a panda. Wonder how much that costs.
Oh, why? Oh, no!
Do you have to pay a late fee? Do they charge extra if you don't rewind it? Haven't been to Cracker Barrel in probably 10 years or more. Well, it ain't changed. Pandas are on loan from China. Wow. So if they ever got mad, they'd be like, that does it. Give us back our pandas. And then everybody would be like, no, not the panda. They're taking our pandas back. Where am I going to go? What am I going to go watch Eat Bamboo at the dadgum zoo from now on? If you take my pandas away. Wow, I didn't know they had that kind of bargaining power. Interesting. Very interesting. Got bears on loans. Oh, they are taking them back? Oh, man. We're gonna have to figure out how to make our own pandas. Looking at Wiki, there's a World Crokinole Championship I'm hoping to see at Sock Hop at the WCC Championship. You know, I think I'm gonna have to really work on the beer belly if I want to make it to the World Crokinole Championship. At least the one match that I saw. You also have to buy the food for the panda from them? Wow, what a racket. What a racket. That's like the pet store selling you a big fancy pet, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh, by the way, the only place you can buy the food is from here. You just said that Cracker Barrel hasn't changed the decor? No, it's the same stuff. It's the same stuff. It's a panda pyramid scheme. Yeah, see, what happens is you sell a panda to 5 friends, and then they sell a panda to 5 friends, and then you get free food for your panda. And then they get 5 friends, to sell pandas. You just saw an article that they're going to change their decor. Oh, did they really? Oh, that's fantastic. What are they going to change it to? You know what? I think they should embrace Art Deco. That's what it should be. The Roaring '20s at the Cracker Barrel. Now that's some ambiance right there to eat grits to. The Huddle House is Waffle House for people who can't fight. Well, I need to go to the Huddle House then. I'm a pacifist. Your Panda MLM. You get somebody reaches out to you from high school you haven't seen in 100 years, and they're like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going? Hey, have you ever thought about selling pandas, or maybe essential oils? Invite your friends over for a panda party. They all buy one out of obligation. Then you invite them again, and they stop returning your phone calls." It's a dadgum shame, is what it is. The new design is much more modern with a white color palette and neatly organized wall decorations. Boo! 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 Boring. I'm okay with this as long as I see a pyramid made out of pandas in this pyramid scheme. Oh yeah, they will. For the brochure. And then the real panda shows up and you're like, you guys ain't cheerleaders at all. But one of my favorite videos that I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm a man who's seen a lot of videos, is that dadgum panda. He's got the little baby panda, or she, I'm not sure. And the little baby panda sneezes, and then the panda goes. You see that? Oh, I love that one. Panda goes. Scares the bejesus out of that panda. It gets me every time. I've seen it 10 million times. I still laugh just as hard every time I see it. It was panda diplomacy. There was also a panda at Memphis Zoo that got returned to China, and Chinese internet people thought it might have been neglected. Oh, that's a dadgum shame. Neglecting a panda. There's no worse crime than that, except for speeding. Ugh. Goodness gracious. If you get one, can I come to your house and play with it? Oh, you Crokinole? Calicut? You going down the rabbit hole of Crokinole? Freddy Crokinole? That's a guy that shows up in your dreams and makes you play Canadian board games.
Your mustache is crooked!
Is it? Oh, I fixed it a little bit. It does get a little crooked sometimes. When I do a bunch of jaw flapping like I'm doing tonight, sometimes the mustache goes. Gets all cattywampus. Gets all bent out of shape. Especially if this is the end of the day. All the oils and creams go on in the morning. Most of it's worn off by now. Still need to figure out what you want for your custom sound. Yeah, figure it out. I still got to make one for Ari Bobari. You indecisive people make it very difficult. Skater Muffin loves Crokinole. Got a cool set for yourself for your birthday a few years ago. Oh, that is awesome, Skater Muffin. No, I didn't mean to laugh at that. I meant to applaud that. There we go. I want to play it. It looks fun. You flick a thing, and it goes to the other thing, and you go, ha! Gotcha. There are videos of the panda cubs messing with panda leaf cleaner that are fun as well. I have to look at that. I've never seen that one before. But any video of a panda, I'm probably going to be a pretty big fan of. As long as it's not like mauling somebody or something like that, you know what I mean? It happened where you live, except it's not China. It's Bob Barker, and it was elephants and not pandas. Oh, man. Them old poor elephants. Yeah, most of the zoos do pretty good. But that was a zoo that got shut down here a couple of years ago. That was like I don't know, it was like somebody's backyard zoo, which I didn't think you could do. Well, apparently you can't because they found out about it. Then they took all the things. I was like, man, that's a shame. But I love a good zoo that takes care of all the animals and things like that. Because where else you get to go and get to see like a panda and a chimpanzee and stuff like that? You know what I mean? Love a dadgum zoo. Got 15 minutes left in the stream. I know! There's a Twitch streamer that runs a sanctuary, which is kind of fun. Sanctuary! That looks pretty fun. Who is it? I'll watch them. It's a wild and crazy. Well, I'll follow them and then intend to watch them and then probably never will. That's the way it normally goes. Heart rates in Crokinole games can go as high as 60 to 70 beats per minute. Wow, that's... You could use bear in French. Oh, my goodness gracious, Arbor Boy. I could do that. It's your decision. Could definitely do that. Let's hear it one more time for the people in the back. The bear is the animal of the day, by the way. And just in case you see one with a beret.
Bear.
But in French, it's...
Ours.
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 Oh, goodness gracious.
Ours. Ours.
There's a drive-through safari park type thing in here. I mean, it was pretty fun. Giraffe stuck its head in your window, right into your face. Giraffe in your face, baby. That's fantastic. I've never been to one, but there's one up in the North Alabama part. And Baby Sock went one time. She drove her motorcycle.
Sock hop.
What are your favorite board game review YouTubers covered Crokinole? That's the only reason you know about it. I know as a rule you had to have at least one butt cheek in your chair at all times. Oh, do you really? Okay. I didn't know it was a butt cheek rule. But that's good to know. Furball Fam, which has like 500 cats. That's a lot of cats. Hello, what's going on in here? Says the giraffe. Says the giraffe. Shut up and sit down. Oh, is that the name of the channel? You guys bonding right now? Yeah, we play a few times and the picture should show a very attractive French bear. Alright, Bobar, are you excited for your massage tomorrow? Sure sounds like it. Alright, I'm gonna open up the old Steam gimmick.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. At Sock Cop, does that mean Anonymous is really a French bear?
Well, that'd be a side swipe, wouldn't it? This whole time we're thinking the Anonymous is from Canada, wishing it happy Canada Day and all that kind of stuff. It turns out it's a French bear. All right, let's race a couple of ducks. 105.2 hours in duck race, ladies and gentlemen. 105.2 hours.
You give me the biscuits!
According to the statisticals, this is my second most played game on Steam. And it's catching up to my number one, which is Civilization 5. Which I have 140 something hours. But I haven't played it in a long time. But apparently I played it a lot. Not a French bear? Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe they can call one in at the last second.
Your mustache is crooked!
Exclamation point quack, put a duck in the pond. We got time for a few races tonight. Before a skedaddle. And in case you're wondering, here's what it looks like when I skedaddle.
Okay, Nata.
Wells. That's how you say bear. In fact, whoops-a-days, just hit the wrong button. Wells. I can't even.
Daddy.
I can't even really pronounce it right. I don't know what it is.
Okay, Nata.
Wells. That's how you say bear. In fact, whoops-a-days, just hit the wrong button. Wells. I can't even.
Daddy.
I can't even really pronounce it right. Look at that. Way to go. That was a fantastically timed rewind if you was looking to get the skedaddle. That's exactly where it started. Way to go. Round of applause for that. Way to go. You tell him, Steve Dave. Nailed it.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yes. No way, I did it wrong. Ooh, affirmative. No, that's not right either. Ooh, yeah. There it is. There it is. Sock Hop is a bear.
Baby.
A bear. Great big French bear.
Tater tot hot dish.
Wow. Arabobari underscore just cheered 123 bits. Oos.
Ooh, so. Thank you so much, Arabobari.
Wow. Commodore Friday just cheered 10 bits. Wuss.
You are. How dare you say that to me? Alright, let me... Whoops. Alright, there we go. That's more better. That's more better. We need to do the old maybe. Oh, that came from Commodore Friday. I think that was on Howard Stern or something like that. Alright, here we go. Exclamation point quack, put a duck in the pond, exclamation point duck hat. Then followed by the name of a hat. Put a hat on your duck if you so choose. Exclamation point duck name. Change your duck's name. When he was a guest on Loveline with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla. Oh man, I never heard that. I bet that's pretty good though. I really wish that Macho Man would have lived long enough to go on podcasts. Would love to hear Macho Man on some podcasts. Or even he would have his own podcast. That'd be great. You're listening to the Flying Elbow with your host, Macho Man Randy Savage. Just like 2 hours of that. That'd be fantastic. Disappointed to see that the Sock Hop hat doesn't work in the other streamer's duck race. I know, right? Isn't that a bummer? The Macho Cast, yeah! Ooh, yeah! Alright, here we go. Start the race in 5, 4, 3, 2. Wow.
Arabobari underscore just cheered 100
Click.
bits. SSSS, SSS, SS. Why can't I say oos like that French lady? So sad, daddy.
Wow.
You tell him Steve Dave just cheered 25 bits. The Fez flock will be dominating the competition, but if we are stuck, we will be demanding a test of all the other contestants.
All right, you tell him, Steve Dave. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much, Arabobari. All hot and beathered. There's Fridge Bread in last place. Pee Pee Poo Poo. There's Fez Flock Rocks. Just got to push. There's old Speedy back there, not really living up to their name. More like Slowy, am I right? Oh, yeah, it's wild stuff. Wild stuff. Skater Muffin out in front. Go duck yourself in second. But here comes Duck Tacos with the VLC hat. Silver Jim, Tex-Max D26. The Unstuckable Duck. Already trying out her Super Squeak. Uh-oh, watch out, Speedy. Speedy! Oh my goodness gracious, Speedy's stuck under the log. Fridge Bread may be stuck in the bridge, but there's no time for that because Skater Muffin is the winner. Congratulations, a Skater Muffin. You are the winner. Followed by Sock Hop is a bear. Tex-Max D26 and Maisie Muffins finishing almost simultaneously. Unstuckable Duck riding out the top 5. There's Silver Jim, Go Duck Yourself, and Lucky number 7. Even more disappointing than expected. My expectations are low and I was still disappointed. That happens to me all the time. Duck Tacos in 8th place. And then there's a real duck. Nope. Duck Tester in 9th place. You Quack 'em Fez Dave rounding out the top 10. Sox Life Coach in 11th. Fez Flock Rocks in 12th. Le Franche Bear in lucky number 13. Dr. Swass. Dr. Swass. Paging Dr. Swass to Swigery. Dr. Seuss, Theodore Geisel. Same birthday as me. And here come old Pee Pee Poo Poo. Pee Pee Poo Poo is going to be the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award, because unfortunately it looks like we got 2 stuck ducks. Let's go check on them. We got... There's Fridge Bread. Oh, Fridge Bread. Oh, no, Fridge
Floyd
Bread.
Bogino just cheered 10 bits.
And there's
I
Speedy
demand
back there
Ducks 1 to
trying.
6 be tested for performance-enhancing bread.
It's been a big problem, performance-enhancing bread. People are taking it a little bit too seriously. Need to go to maybe a more demanding activity like Crokinole. Oh, Fridge Bread and Speedy. You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen, you do. It's a sad state of affairs, but let's pay our respects to Fridge Bread and Speedy, our fallen duck comrades.
Oh, why? Oh, no!
Sad state of affairs. Well, can't mourn forever. Next race. Let's see. Let's do... I think we could do 2 more. Exclamation point quack. Ad is about to start, so we will start the race after the ad. But you can still add your duck to the pond and change its hat and all that kind of stuff. Even if you're watching those dadgum dirty ads for Old Spice or Taco Bell or whatever it is. Eventually everybody gets stuck, except me, the unstuckable duck. Danny Blue Jeans, big talk. Big talk. Hopefully it holds true.
Wow.
Yours are mostly Old Spice and cutting boards. Oh, wow, friendly friend. Cutting boards. I don't think I've ever seen a commercial for a cutting board before. Don't think I've ever seen such a thing. Panda on loan. Rusty Panda. Are you on loan? Here's a board. Cut on it. Are you tired of cutting your hand? Try a cutting board. Highly recommend Guy Montgomery's Guy Mont Spelling Bee if you enjoy comedy spelling bee content. I do. The internet has never lied, and I don't see why it would start now. Ari Babar's ads are flights to France for some reason. Oui, oui, come to France. Look at the zoos. We have they eat the long bread from the picnic basket. Ha ha! Wait for the ad in. Weird French. Zoo with the scare quotes. The quotes are, anytime somebody puts something in quotes, I read it as sarcastic, which I know like that was meant to be sarcastic, but even like if you read a news thing, sock hop, and they're quoting somebody, you know, the mayor says it will be a good thing for the city, but they put it in quotes. It's like
with being funny.
Great streams. See, that could be a direct quote. Great. Someone said it was great. But when I read it like that, that's exactly the kind of face that I read it with. Just like Ted Rim's little face right there. Adorable little cute face. Rusty. See, I can't do the scare quotes. I do it with my mustache. Rusty. Yeah, you put it in quotes, it just changes the whole deal. You did? Oh no. Do I need to play the sound effect? No, we'll save that. We'll save that. All right, here we go. We're back from break. Be sure to purchase everything that was just advertised to you. Bezos must build his mighty highway. All right, here we go. The Rusty Panda sounds like a hole-in-the-wall Chinese place with water-stained drop-tile ceilings and amazing food. Yeah, those are always the best places. A little kid doing his homework, running the register. That's the good stuff right there. I went to school with one of those kids. Oh yeah, I see it all the time. I see it all the time. And I went to school with one of them kids that did his homework. I made buddies with him. And then went over to his house one day and ate the real Chinese food. Wow. And it's way better than the crap they serve up.
just cheered 10 bits.
And that stuff is good.
is very funny.
Yes. Thank you, Flor Vivino. That's good for the old ego right there. You know, the compliments like that really makes it all worth it. Here we go. Tacoma Blues. When you get real bored, I'd like to drive downtown, get a great parking spot, and then sit in my car and count how many people ask me if I'm late. Oh man, that's a good pastime right there. Be like, nope, I think I live here now. But thanks for asking, though. What a way to come in. I love that. Befriend a 9-year-old math prodigy. Have to register for good food. Well, you should have done that when you were also 9 years old. That's what you should have done. Oh my goodness, Ari Bobari. Oh, for crying out loud. And off they go. Yeah, 10 out of 10 first message for sure. Hey buddy, you about to head out there? Nope, this is my parking spot. Can't have it. Ain't going nowhere, Chief. Ain't going nowhere. Tacoma Blues. Thank you so much for following my friend Smooches for you. Oh, I like the profile picture there. Cyberpunk. The Fez doesn't work with the boat. It should. We'll take a good look at it. You Bodum Sailor Dave? Is that you? Gotta be you. Who else would it be? An imposter? A fake noodle? And there they are. Skater Muffin. Winner of the last race, I do believe. But now not doing so good. Duck Taco seems to be stuck in a place I've never seen anybody get stuck before. You spilled spot remover on your dog. Now he's gone. Oh. Should have named him Whiskers or something like that. Poor Spot. Can't play the quotation. Oh, yeah, no, you totally can't. You totally can. You can do anything you want. But you will be judged. Just know that. Want to take the dinghy out? Yeah, it's good. Don't want to get all dry rotted and stuff. Someone pinned me to the spire. Alas. Poor Fish Taco. He has been pinned to the spire. Like many before him. Maisie Muscles. Congratulations, Maisie Muscles. And Elon Duck in second place. Weird French Zoo, Panda on loan, Sock's New Cat in 5th place. Oh, Canada Duck. Silver Gem in 7th. Super Squeak. See, it changes the meaning of things when you put the quotes around it. They need a better way. Skater Muffin in 8th place, not bad. Kevin Susie in 9th. Their Sock's Life Coach in 11th again. Beat out by Nope Duck Tester for 10th. You Bodum Sailor Dave in 12th. Freezer Breadlines. Oh, man. Go Duck Yourself in 14th. Cop Stuffs a Sock in 15th. Boat in 16th place. There goes old Speedy in 17th. And the Unstuckable Duck. Looks like it's going to be the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award because, unfortunately, Duck Tacos. Duck Tacos. Absolutely stuck. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. What a terrible shame. Garbage.
Oh, why? Oh,
Why did it have to be duck tacos? Why? Why? All right, let's take. I want to look at these. I want to see if there's a fez on this boat. Oh, you totally got a fez. Look at that. There it is. You bought him, Sailor Dave. There's your fez. It's on you. It's on your boat butt. On your boat butt. Some say he's still next to that rock to this day. But it's a darn lie. Yeah, you couldn't see it from the front. But there it is. A fez hanging out for all to see. What is the front on the boat? The bow? The stern? The Jim? The pirate? I'm not sure. Shit, what's going on, buddy? No, this is, I don't know what these ducks are doing, to be honest with you. I never looked down here before. I don't know what they do after the race. It does look like it. I don't know what sort of extracurriculars these things get up to. All right, here we go. One more race. How's it going there, Shin? Smooches for you. Bow is the front, aft is the rear. Thank you, Doc Rob. Exclamation point, quack, put a duck in the pond. Exclamation point, duck hat. Put a hat on your duck. Exclamation point, duck name, change your duck's name. If and you want to. Oh yeah, and if you do want to pick from the thing, you do have to include the hashtag or the pound sign, depending on how old you are. The hash mark, whatever it is, the number sign. Otherwise, it shall not work. Oh, speaking of, tonight's VHS of the night is Spice World, the Spice Girls movie. It's a movie about Spice Girls. Isn't that great? Look at them. Yeah, the tic-tac-toe symbol. Yeah. Spice World. If you want to be in my movie, you gotta audition. Best Spice Girl? Oh, who is the best Spice Girl? We got that. Let's see if I can name them. We got, it's Baby Spice, Scary Spice, Sporty Spice, Ginger Spice. Does it say it on the back here? No, it doesn't say their names. Pumpkin Spice, Allspice. You watched that movie religiously? Had the lollipops and the Barbies? Oh, man. What happened to the Spice Girls? They're still spicy. Posh Spice. Yes, Posh Spice was one. And, okay, Ginger is the other one. Posh, Ginger, Scary, Sporty Spice. And Baby Spice. Used to be the pound sign until social media stole it, made it into the hashtag. Wow. You would be Cardamom. Oh my goodness.
Just cheered 50 bits. Now they're Old Spice.
Calicut! What's going on, Van Gogh? Good to see you, my friend. You still have your dolls and stickers from the lollipop? Oh, man. Look, on the back it says, guaranteed this movie packed with girl power. Climb aboard the double-decker Spice Bus and get ready for a madcap musical movie adventure with the sexy phenomenons of pop. The Spice Girls. A humorous encounter with an extraterrestrials, a night in a haunted castle, a moment of truth in a maternity ward, or just a few of the funny escapades you'll enjoy as the girls gear up for their first live concert at London's Royal Albert Hall. Emma, Victoria, Mel B, Jerry, and Mel C star with George Wendt. George Wendt, the first one named. Wow. Richard E. Grant, Roger Moore, and Meatloaf in this hip and sassy movie. Spice Girls performances.
Just cheered 10 bits. At Sock Pup the Lollipop Guild.
By Elton John, Elvis Costello, and more. So there it is. Uproarious. They didn't make Scary Spice where you was, so your dad, before there was eBay and Amazon, told his friend in Texas I was missing the last doll. He bought it and met. Round of applause for Dad and Dad's friend. That's some grade A parenting right there. Grade A parenting. Thank you, Chance the Techie. It's a lot of practice. A lot of practice. Hours and hours a day. Can't say it was worth it exactly. Oh, there's a poll. Who was your favorite Spice Girl? There we go. Get close to the mic again. Oh, yes. I had to go away from it a little bit to read the thing. But now I'm back. Directed by Bob Spears. Exclusive. This video includes extra concert footage never before seen. Well, they can't say that anymore because people have seen it. Spice World. Is it rewound? Or is it not rewound? We're going to find out after the race. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, and everybody tied except for one. Posh Spice only got 1 vote. Poor Posh Spice. Wow, it looks like they're all pretty much loved evenly though. She can't sing? Really? Oh, Brenda Fabulous is so good to see. I saw you fart, but I was reading the back of the Spice World VHS. Smooches for yous. Got to ban the ginger and the posh voters? Well. There was a right answer.
What the hell am I looking at?
Brenda Fabulous is great
Scary
because
Spice.
Brenda
There you go,
Fabulous
Scary
gifted
Spice.
a subscription
The
to
best
Sniper
one.
_Boo.
What's going on there? Sniper! Smooches for yous. Brenda Fabulous, thank you so much for gifting that to our good buddy Sniper. Very kind of yous. Much love to yous, Brenda Fabulous. You and your wonderful family. Hope everybody's doing great. I'm going to be on the Rusty Panda Show tomorrow, Brenda Fabulous, for Wicked Wicked Wednesday. Oh, Wicked Wicked Wednesday. It's going to rule. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a grand time. We're going to talk about French
Dango
bears.
just cheered 2 bets.
Yeah, we're probably not going to talk about French bears. That's not on the list. But there's no telling. You never know. And there's old Speedy. In about tomorrow, 7 o'clock, Central Sock time. Same time as this show, 7 to 9. Go be on Uncle Henry so I can fight him in the steel cage. I believe in Uncle Henry. That'd be great. Hey, Brenda Fabulous.
Brenda Fabulous is great because Brenda Fabulous gifted a subscription to the Rusty Panda.
The Rusty Panda. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to hear that again. The Rusty Panda. Play it again.
Brenda Fabulous is great because Brenda Fabulous gifted a subscription to the Rusty Panda.
Rusty Panda. Robot. Ah, my goodness. Thank you so much, Brenda Fabulous. That's so kind of you. Panda. The Rusty Panda. Oh, oh man. It's not supposed to be British. Rusty Panda. Maybe it got mad that not enough people voted for Posh Spice. So it's like, well, I'll posh this place up a little bit. Rusty Panda. Oh. The stash that smiles back. Look at that. Duck Tacos won the race. Way to go, Duck Tacos. From getting stuck in a thing to winning the thing. Can we put it on the list? I want to know a lot more about French bears. Ooze. 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 I don't know how to say it right. You Salem boat, Dave. Who is not a boat. Are the duck tacos shaped like a fish? Now that wouldn't make any sense. But yes, they are. Duck tacos, there you go. Oh wait, is that a spy? Is Is that a whole nother one? All right, let's go do the rundown here. We got Duck Tacos. We got Ari Bobari in second place. Skater Muffin in third. Silver Jim. Maisie Muscles. Speedy. Weird French Zoo. Unstuckable Duck. Counterbred. Go Duck Yourself rounding out the top 10. We got Brenda Farbulous. In 11th place, there's Ritz Quackers. U-Boatem Sailor Dave in 13th. Dookie Butt Sock in 14th. Duck's Not Here, Man in 15th. Karen Susie in 16th. The Stash That Smiles Back. Sock Cop 17th. Stuffed Duck in 18th. And the winner of the Sock Cop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award, You Sell 'em Boat Dave. Way to go. Give yourselves a round of applause, everyone. Excellent racing. Excellent racing. And very, a lot of good sportsmanship, which I appreciate. Now, the animal of the day is, of course, the bear, which if you were in French, you would say...
Ours. 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 Ours.
France. You know what I mean? All right, let's find out if Spice World is rewound or not. I know, Brenda Fabulous. I can't help the way that the French robot says bears. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm sorry, shit. I apologize. All right, here we go. We're gonna find out if this thing's rewound or not. Can I get a drum roll, please? Come on, get out of the dead. There you go. Whoa! Ladles and jelly spoons. It is not rewound! Not rewound! Yeah, you don't want a German seal shoved you in the shower, that's for sure. Rated PG. And I do have a separate tape rewinder. I do. It's not shaped like a car though, so don't go, don't go thinking I'm getting too big for my britches or anything like that. My apologies, I had no idea that was
okay.
Wait, what word? What happened? I missed it. Nah, that's okay. You had it like a car? Oh, I knew somebody who had one like a car.
Sock hop.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
That's what they say.
Daddy, daddy, daddy.
Happy Canada Day to everybody in Canada.
Yeah.
And even if you're not in Canada, happy Canada Day anyway.
Save my walrus.
Why not? Why not celebrate? So I'm going to rate Bid Monster TV as I so often do. But thank you so much for joining me, everybody.
Oh, Canada.
Save my walrus. If you are going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Smooches for yous. Good night, sleep tight, and do not let the bed bugs bite. Good night, Sweden. Thank you soon. Suck Up loves you, everybody. And I'll be back tomorrow on the Rusty Panda Show. It's going to be good. Don't miss it. Or do. I'm not the boss of you. Do what you want to do. But it'd be a lot cooler if you did. All right, well, good night, everybody. And we'll see you here on the internet tomorrow. Sock Up loves you.
Give me the
Have
police.
a good night. And tell him good night, old man. Tell him good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment.
I can't say the name.
Please drive home carefully and come back again.
What a time.
Good night.
I guess we're gonna be here a while.
The moment I loved our Subaru